Hey loves, it's me, Love Jones. They've been talking about all the benefits of this okra water. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drink it, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I went and bought this little mason jar, and I've been holding this okra for days. Start kind of getting these little spots on it now. I figured I may have to go ahead and use it before it's not usable. So I'm gonna try this okra water. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to drink it. I tried that aloe water before, like years and years ago. And those little things in it, like the pulp that be in it and the thickness of the water, I couldn't drink it. That's why I say I hope I'll be able to drink this. I don't know. We'll see. Can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, right? Yeah. I was just sitting here at this Dollar Tree. I went in and bought some stuff and was kind of throwing the trash away in the trash can, and all of a sudden, I sat there for a second after throwing the trash away. Probably about 2 or 3 minutes since I was rinsing off this okra that I have. And all of a sudden, security pulls up. Like, you can't sit here. Like, I just literally pulled up here. Yeah, I know, but you can't sit here. You gotta park in the parking lot. I was parked next to the curb by the trash can, by the way. And it just reminded me of the security. That's not really securing anything in Vegas. That's what it reminded me of them. It's like I got PTSD. I immediately flash back to that fake security in Vegas. And I say fake security because had anybody been out there with a weapon, they ass would have ran. They ain't that type of security. They the make sure you park in the correct parking space type of security. That's it. That's the only thing they gonna do. Anything go down, they gonna have to call the real police. So I'm sitting here having flashbacks from them. I went on and pulled off eventually because I really want to say something because I literally just pulled right there. To use the trash can, by the way, I literally just pulled right there. I'm like, let me just pull off anyway. Let me just pull off because evidently somebody want to start a little scene today. And hopefully something happen to give her something real to do with her time because clearly she ain't have shit else better to do. Maybe karma kick in or something. It'll give her something to do with her time for today. So anyway, I pulled over here at this McDonald's. I was going to use the little dollar thing on the app to buy a drink. I just used it last night, and I was going to use it today to buy one of these little dollar drinks. And it ain't even on the app. It's not even on the app anymore. I'm like, dang, they always taking away the stuff that I use, literally, everywhere that I go. And this been happening like over time. Something that I eat a lot of, it'll disappear real fast, just off the shelves. The price will increase. All kind of weird stuff. I remember the one time I started eating pomegranates. I had never ate those before. And I read all the benefits of it. I'm always reading some, y'all. I read all the benefits of it and decided I was going to try them, and they were actually good. I went back to get them, and nobody had any more. Absolutely nobody had any. Then when I finally found them, they were like 3-4 times the price. That's what I bought them for previously. I have this habit. I won't call it a habit anymore. It was really a habit in the past of me drinking these Red Bulls. And I drink a few. I was just really just being nice, just buying something out the store when I used their microwave. And so I would grab a Red Bull, and then all of a sudden, the Red Bulls was off the shelf, like they were sold out. There's no more of them. Like, what? How does that happen? No more of any of them, y'all. Not the small ones, not the big ones, not the medium-sized ones, not any of the other flavors. Like, every Red Bull in the cooler was gone for days. At same store, sometimes when I would microwave my food in there, I would use that hot sauce. All of a sudden, they don't have hot sauce anymore. They just kind of took it from over there with the condiments, and it hasn't came back since. I just been watching it. Now it's so funny because I've actually been buying my own anyway before they took it off, but every now and then I would still use theirs if there was a bottle unopened, because I don't trust anything. Now all of a sudden they don't have it anymore, and it was being used. It was being used often, but now all of a sudden they don't have it anymore. So it's not based off the usage of it, because everybody was using it. That's what made me start buying my own. So it started being hard to find an unopened bottle of it. And I don't trust people. I don't trust people. But they don't have that anymore. Anyway, I'm sitting here in this McDonald's parking lot, and I was thinking, man, that's what I was thinking about. That was always some weird stuff, especially with the security, and it reminded me of the Vegas thing. And so I looked down at my phone for a second, and what do I see? McDonald's, free fries. I guess it was with the purchase or something, but you get a free fry with the purchase or something if the Knights or somebody like that do something. I don't know if it was baseball, hit a home run. I didn't read all of it. But it was at the Las Vegas McDonald's. And it's so funny. Hi, it's Simi. Or Semi, whoever you are. So, yeah, 12 minutes ago, exactly 12 minutes ago, all of a sudden I get this notification on my phone from a McDonald's in Vegas, and I haven't been in Vegas in months. Only that I haven't got a notification from them since I was there. And so it's just so funny to me how all of a sudden I would get a notification now. But I know how this thing works. I know what it is they're trying to do. They're trying to get a reaction out of me today. And that started early in the morning. Somebody in their feelings, and I don't know why. Somebody always in their damn feelings. Somebody need to shove something in their mouth or something. And I just said they're really nice because what I was thinking. Yeah, what I was thinking. It's so sad, man. That's black magic and security. That's what I just seen. Somebody doing some dark magic over security, making them act like jackasses. I'm just over it, y'all. That's what happened. That's why you gotta fill your head up with something so somebody else can fill it up with something. You gotta have something to believe in. Focus on God so it don't work that easy. Because these people ain't ignorant. They truly ignorant. But somebody in their feelings already this morning. It's too early for this shit, to be honest. It's much too early for them. Why they sending stuff to get attention? Yes, they say if they can't get attention in a positive way, they're going to try to get it in a negative way. But you ain't going to get it at all being a coward. Hiding behind the scene doing things. You ain't going to get the attention at all. Like, are you special or something? Were you in the slow class as a child? because you got to know you can't possibly get the attention by doing things behind the scene. Don't nobody know you the one doing it, then where's the attention going to come from other than the people who know you're doing it? I don't know. Something wrong with people, y'all. Anyway, outside of the regular nonsense for this morning, I just want to pull some cards and see what's in the energy. I'm just kind of shuffling through them right now. My index cards, anyway. Debating on whether or not I want to use these or something else. I don't know, y'all. I've seen New York, Capricorn pop up. I don't know what they doing out there. Capricorn in New York. Or from New York. Always in my energy. I know that. That comes out a lot. Comes out a lot. This guy's belt just had money all over him. It's literally a belt made of, I don't know if it was hundreds, fifties, or it just had some kind of dollar bills or something all over him. As they say, that's one way to help you manifest it. Wrap yourself up in it. Anyway. I'm going to pull some of these oracle cards instead of playing with my index cards. What is this? Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to say thanks for your subscription, but I don't know who. I think they gone. I think they're gone. What time is it? Holy Spirit, Archangels, please allow me to channel the messages and the energy that's surrounding us. Spirit guides, ancestors of the highest white light. Only. Tell us what's in the energy, please. Nonsense, falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. Just now it's time to talk sense right here. Falling. Descent. Somebody's going down here. That's what we have. Whether it's a physical descending, I don't know, maybe like coming down off a high, or just this is like emotionally, mentally, spiritually descending. If this is spiritually, that means somebody may have been held in some type of high honor in the spiritual world that is no longer held in that high honor. If this is mentally, that could be like somebody like on a high mentally, somebody very happy, somebody ecstatic, somebody who is in high vibrations that's no longer there. This is like going from being in your north node to your south node. There's some type of momentum change. If somebody was on their way up as far as financially wise, maybe that has stopped and they're on their way down. Something has changed. And it's regarding their path. Whatever was going good for them is no longer going good. It's no longer going well. They're going in the opposite direction now. So this may be somebody receiving some type of karma. This could be someone who doesn't know when to stop something. I see this person holding a heart here, so someone may be in their feelings about something. Yeah, card says nonsense. It's time to talk some sense. So someone may have been in their feelings about something here. Matters of the heart right here. And it was causing them to act out, do petty things, do stupid things, and they may now be reaping what they've sown. So whatever high they were on is now coming down, or whatever positions they were in, physically, mentally, emotionally, it's no longer being there. Yeah, somebody's in their feelings right now. Could be taking it out on you. So I was just saying, if somebody's doing something, everything I say is always relevant. Everything I start off saying be relevant to the reading. It's just saying if someone's in their feelings, if someone is trying to get attention, they're going about it all the wrong way if they're in the background creating things, creating problems for you. Because they're still not going to get any attention because, all they're going to get to do is see your aggravation. What are you going to come to them spiritually and let them know that you see them doing whatever it is they're doing? And some people may not even know who this is that's doing this behind the scene. And so it doesn't make sense. I was saying it doesn't make sense, and then it just dawned on me what the card says, y'all. Nonsense. It's nonsense here. Telling you everything I start off talking about is always relevant to the reading. It doesn't make sense. Whatever it is you're doing, it makes no sense at all. You're going to have to make some changes here. Do something different. If it's attention you want, then you need to act like you want attention. And I feel like the way you're doing that is creating positivity around somebody, actually showing who you are. Stop being a coward. Show your face. It's time to talk sense. Talk about it. Whatever it is that's on your mind, talk about it. Say what you mean what you say. Don't hide behind the scene. Don't hide behind creating scenes for somebody else. It's like grow up. In other words, just grow up. Now, as adults, we learn how to talk through things. Even if the end is just agreeing to not agree, at least you got it off your chest. Because this is petty right now. Nonsense. It's stupidity. It's ignorant at its finest. And I really feel like this is matters of the hearts. Let's look at all these hearts that are on her. And she's holding the Queen of Heart right there. Now somebody's in their feelings here. Somebody is emotionally immature. They don't know how to handle their emotions. And so they're doing things behind the scene to create problems for people. This person may need some type of therapy, some type of psychological help. Psychiatrist or something. They need to talk to somebody. This is a person who's, not emotionally intelligent here. Know how to manipulate things spiritually, but they're not emotionally intelligent. And maybe instead of focusing on spiritually manipulating things, you need to focus on physically getting your emotions intact. All must have prizes. What this card says, trying to please everyone. I was listening to something this morning where they were saying somebody chose someone else, and they went on to spread rumors and gossip about you, maybe in hopes that nobody would choose you because you're who they truly wanted, but they had to choose whoever it was. that looked better for the public. They had to choose whoever it was that maybe their family liked, their friends liked, someone that seemed to be a better fit for everybody except for them. And they're not happy with their choice because they didn't choose for them, they chose for somebody else here, for others. And so in the process, they're trying to hold you back and destroy you so nobody else would choose you. So you'd be like elf on a shelf here, in other words. This may be the same thing here, because I said it was matters of the heart. It says here, all must have prizes. So this is a person trying to please everybody. And in the end, you can see the sadness in her face. They're not pleasing themselves. This person is sad because they made the wrong choice. Look what she's holding, y'all. A salt shaker. This person is salty because they made a decision based on everybody else and not one based off how they truly feel. Again, this is a person who's, I said, not emotionally intelligent. It's a person who doesn't know how to handle themselves emotionally. It's probably a methodical person, a person who uses their brain a lot instead of using matters of the heart because they don't know how to handle themselves when it comes to the heart. It's a person that may be smart in business, and therefore they could have chose someone who they felt like was a better look for business. But this person, again, is not emotionally intelligent. And so here they've chose maybe someone or something that was better for business, but their heart is hurting. And they're taking that out on you as if you done it, but it was their decision. And so now they're here and they're salty. Yes, the salt shaker. And they're taking it out on you. They're taking their anger out on you. They're taking their hurt feelings out on you as if you done it to them. And they're creating these problems for you. So that's what we have here. See, law is not justice, rules that aren't fair. First thing I'm noticing on here is these scales. Something wasn't balanced here. Again, something wasn't balanced because they're doing things to manipulate things spiritually to someone who hasn't done anything to them. They're manipulating your life, trying to stop your life because they're in their feelings about something. And if this is not a relationship, this could be like a parent or something. I don't know why when I look at this person's face, I'm getting like a parent or maybe an older sibling or someone, some type of sibling. Maybe the grandparent or the parent is trying to get them to do something that makes sense. With this all must have prizes, I'm really feeling like somebody tried to please everyone here. And they didn't actually get what they wanted in the processing. And so although everybody else is happy, this person is sad. It's a sad person here. Salty person here. Well, it's not your fault. Not your problem. Not your problem here. in a case where this was not like a relationship, someone wanting a relationship with you. This could be just a person who done things trying to please everyone here. And it could be coming back to bite them, whatever it was they did. Maybe trying to please everyone, trying to fit into a certain group, trying to look a certain way, has sent them on this emotional or spiritual descent. It has them in like a sunken place. They feel low, maybe even like some type of low life or whatever it is that was done here in order to please everyone. I just cut the deck on they hate you and your employers are in on it. So this person could have done something here regarding your job. They could have definitely done something here regarding your job, or a job you used to have. If you no longer have that job, they could be part of the reason why. So it makes sense for this person to be on some type of descent emotionally, feeling like a low life, or they know whatever it is they've done. You know, they say what goes around comes back around. It has got to come back somehow. And this is a person who did it. I keep saying smooth criminal. A person who done this is in their feelings. Again, this is about emotions. This is matters of the heart here. And so whatever they did is because they were in their feelings. And they could have been in their feelings and also trying to get other people's attention here. Trying to please everyone else. And in the process, they didn't actually do something that made them happy. Whatever this is, it didn't make them happy to do. Maybe then while they were doing it, but the outcome is not a happy outcome because you still have this person here that's sad and salty. So I don't know if this person isn't the person that hates you, then it was these employers. Maybe the employers hate you. Maybe the people who they work with that you were employed by, could have been some type of management or something. Maybe they don't like you. Say they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. So these people are jealous. You may have in fact worked with or had something done by some jealous people who were at your job. Imagine that. Somebody in their feelings about you going back and working with some people who want to be like you. Hey, that was a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, can't make it up, y'all. It says they frequent your job. They frequent your job. And so we just seen employers are in on it. This person frequents your job. I always say if you're gonna work with somebody, if you're gonna choose somebody else, then have it be an upgrade. Don't work backwards. And so if you had the real thing in your life and now you turn around and you work with some wannabes, you ought to be in this falling. And it's falling, all right. You chose to go back. You went backwards. You went backwards here. Now here it is. You made yourself the enemy of somebody here who probably wasn't even studying you. This person probably was minding their business, living their life, may have even been their best life. And here you are, here, not only seem like you were kind of hating or sad that something didn't go your way with whatever this relationship was, maybe sad you couldn't keep this person there as elf on a shelf, or you couldn't hold them in the same position, but you worked with people who were hating, who didn't like this person. And together, y'all probably were telling lies on a person. I see confusion and chaos spells here, so you're creating chaos around the situation, probably around the job, around the community here. Is you in your feelings. And the person you working with is a hater. They want to be like this person. They want what this person may have been destined to receive. But you can't stop it. And so what did you do? Cause this person to lose a job? Created some type of instability in this person's life? I see you trying to clean it up. How are you cleaning that up? You know, it's very foul when you go to a person's job and create confusion around their job, the way they make their money. I see you trying to stop you from manifesting. Didn't I say this is a person who was probably living their best life or on their way to living their best life? This is a person who is moving up without somebody here. And appears to be somebody was jealous. Maybe even been a clout chasing person. Yeah, and this person, somebody, one of these people, if not this person themselves, but one of these people they may have been working with at your job, somebody here was clout chasing. They wanted to be seen as something that they're not. They wanted to be out in the scene. They wanted to be doing whatever it was that you were doing. You may have been pulling in too much attention for them, and it's attention that they wanted on themselves. And so they worked with somebody who also wanted that attention on themselves, who also didn't like you. You work with a bunch of jealous people. And so here it seems like what you have is people who didn't want to see someone succeed here. People who didn't want to see someone be successful in life. Because that success that was coming to this person was probably going to put them in an era where they were in a position where they were ahead of whoever these people were. And if this was a relationship wise and this person didn't choose you, then this person wants to. They don't want to see you be successful knowing that they chose something else. And again, they work with haters at your job, other people who wanted to be like you. And now everybody all in their feelings here. Feeling all low about themselves and still going out the way to create situations to try to knock, stop, or block someone here because they're in their feelings. They want this attention that's not on them. It reminds me of a photo I seen the other day as I was scrolling on the internet, and it showed the dog that was jumping after the bird, but it was jumping off the cliff. It's like this person's gonna ruin themselves trying so hard to stop you, trying so hard to knock, stop, and block you, if they haven't ruined themselves already here with this falling right here. This person is no longer being seen as the person that they were being seen as. That could be physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. They're losing something. They're doing a 180. They're going backwards. If they were on their way up, they're no longer that way. If this was a person expanding spiritually, they've taken a deep dive. this was financially, they were coming up somehow off of you, they're taking a nosedive financially. I keep seeing corruption here. People in positions of power who were corrupt. They did things for wealth. They chose to get the money instead of choosing love. Because the truth is, there is love there. All those hearts. It's heart right there. Yeah. See red here. It says willpower and desires. I feel like this person really desired you, but they just went about this the wrong way. They maybe it was like that reading I listened to. They chose what was better for the look of it. But you made a decision, so how are you going to try to hold a person back based off the decision that you made? You moved on, so now it's time to let this other person move on. You can't, like, that's where the scales are unbalanced at. They've done things to sabotage somebody, to keep them at a standstill because they made the wrong decision in life. And this is them still trying to make sure a person doesn't get ahead, doesn't pass them by. This person needs some help, some mental help. See a Pisces here? Pisces could have had something to do with something. Maybe a Pisces is who they work with to do whatever it is they're doing. I see paying for spells, collaborated with family. It could be their family, could be your own family. They could have worked with your family to do this to you. LGBTQ, this person could be bisexual or gay. Proverbs 10:22, verses 22 through 23. What does it say? It is the blessing of Jehovah that makes a man rich, and he has no pain with it. 23 says, engaging in shameful conduct is like a game of the stupid one. So I don't know, maybe this person was LGBTQ because of whatever it is they had to do. And maybe they just slept with the same sex in order to advance financially. This could have been a person who just took a loss, some type of loss, and it could have been in love because they were trying to gain financially. But it says blessings that come from God, it's going to have no pain with it. You don't have to suffer when a blessing comes from God. You may have to put your ego to the side and get certain things done, but you don't have to engage in shameful conduct. You don't have to do things to embarrass yourself. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people say that, in order to get a certain place in life here, you have to take some type of major loss. And that could be losing someone close to you and like a sacrifice or something, or just being humiliated in some type of way here. And I feel like this person, whatever it is they done for money, and it caused them some type of pain. And so, in all actuality, what they think they gained, they didn't gain. And so whatever it is they could have looked at as a blessing, it's not an actual blessing, because whatever it is, they've had to endure some painful things, maybe some shameful things. Somehow pain came along with whatever it is. Pain or embarrassment, could have been even both, came along with these finances, whatever it is they receive for doing whatever it is that they did to you. And that's why this person is sad and salty here. Engaging in shameful conduct is like a game of the stupid one. This person made a stupid choice. They were stupid in their actions. And like everything, you reap what you sow. Proverbs chapter 18, verses 22, the one who finds a good wife has something good and will receive favor from God. So this could have been a person who even, like I said, this could have definitely been about relationship wise, somebody choosing someone over somebody else. And then went along to try to tear the person they didn't choose down. So nobody else would choose them. Again, so this person could be some type of like elf on a shelf just waiting for them. This is like if I can't have you, no one will, but they didn't choose you. They chose somebody else. So because I chose somebody else, you just got to sit there and be without nothing and no one. You can't ever have somebody else. You can't never have better than me. I always hear people say a person that finds a wife finds a good thing, but that's not actually what the scripture says. I wrote this verbatim. It says you have to find a good wife. Somebody may have chose somebody that wasn't a good person, and then they had to turn around and do these things. Whatever it is, it caused them pain. Whatever it is they done, they've kind of embarrassed themselves in the process. And again, it says it's the blessing of Jehovah, is the blessing of God that makes a man rich. And he has no pain with it. When God blesses you, you're not going to have to suffer. Suffering is something that the devil gives you. Suffering is something that man imposes on you. God doesn't want you to suffer. God doesn't want you to be embarrassed or in some type of pain here, being ashamed of what it is that you've done. Even when you've done stuff to be shameful for, when he forgives you, he takes the shame away. He makes it where you're no longer embarrassed about whatever it is that you've done. That's not the case here. Somebody chose wrong. And it was for money. They may have even married somebody here. It was about money. It was about the look of certain things for the public. They did it for other people. They didn't do it for themselves because their heart's with somebody else here. But they can't act on it because of what they've already chosen, because of whatever it is that they already done. So here you have a person feeling ashamed, salty, sad because of whatever choices they made to get money, to maybe increase finances. But this wasn't a blessing of God. So all you have to do is do the right thing by people. Live a righteous life. Nobody's perfect, but, we strive to be. And you receive your blessings from God. And the blessings from God, it has no pain with it, no shame with it. We listen to these songs sometimes and maybe we take it literally. The song comes to mind is what she say? No pain, no gain. That's a man's way of thinking. Again, man is who, and devil who imposes this pain on you. When you make those righteous decisions, when you make decisions based off your heart, not all the time off your mind, especially when it's matters of the heart, there's no pain with it. There is gain, but there's no pain. Well, I mean, it's too late now. It's too late to turn back now. It's a song say, I believe I'm falling in love. Somebody may even fail for the person. Somebody may be coming in for the person who they are trying to destroy here. Somebody here may be in love with the person who they are trying to destroy here in the background. And maybe that's why they are extra mad. Because they expected you to stay as elf on the shelf. They expected you to stay in a lower state of being, in a lower state of mind, maybe even less than financially, while they were off living their life that they want to live. This is a selfish person. It's a selfish person here. Y'all look, we're just shuffling a deck. Look what I cut it on. Using others to make you jealous. It's a selfish person here. And so they're learning a valuable lesson here. They're learning a valuable lesson. And maybe it's one that they'll eventually teach their children to do better than what they did in life. Because that's what we want, right? Our children to do better. So that's what I have, y'all. I'm going to end it here. I'll be back.